Hello friends, we all stumble, we all fall. It's a part of life, a part of being human. Nobody is perfect, and expecting perfection from ourselves is a recipe for disappointment. Instead, let's talk about how we can embrace those stumbles, those imperfections, and use them to learn, to grow, to become better versions of ourselves. The truth is, our mistakes don't define us. They don't make us failures. In fact, they often hold the keys to our greatest successes. Think about it. How many times have you learned something truly valuable from a mistake? How many times has a setback pushed you to find a new, better path? Mistakes are not endpoints. They are opportunities. They are chances to learn, to adapt, to become more resilient. They are the stepping stones that lead us to where we need to be. So let's shift our perspective. Let's embrace the stumbles, learn from them, and use them to propel ourselves forward. Our brains are wired to learn from mistakes. When we make a mistake, our brains release a chemical called norepinephrine, which helps us focus and remember the experience. This means we are more likely to learn from our mistakes and avoid repeating them in the future. In addition to improving our cognitive function, mistakes also build resilience. When we face a setback and overcome it, we learn that we are capable of handling difficult situations. This builds our confidence and helps us face future challenges with more courage and determination. Embracing mistakes also fosters creativity and innovation. When we are afraid to fail, we tend to stick to what we know, to the safe and familiar. But when we allow ourselves to make mistakes, we open ourselves up to new possibilities, to thinking outside the box, to finding new and innovative solutions. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling, author of the beloved Harry Potter series. Her first book was rejected by 12 different publishers before finally being accepted. Imagine if she had given up after the first rejection, or the second, or even the 11th. Her story is a powerful reminder that perseverance and resilience are essential for success. Another example is Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. He famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's persistence and his willingness to learn from his mistakes ultimately led to one of the most important inventions in human history. These stories, and countless others like them, demonstrate that failure is not the opposite of success. It is a necessary part of the journey. It is in our stumbles, in our mistakes, that we discover our true potential, our resilience, and our capacity for growth. Practical steps, embracing failure in your own life. So, how can we embrace failure in our own lives? How can we turn our stumbles into stepping stones? The first step is to change our mindset. We need to reframe failure as an opportunity for learning and growth rather than a sign of weakness or inadequacy. Next, we need to cultivate self-compassion. When we make a mistake, it's easy to be hard on ourselves, to engage in negative self-talk. Instead, we need to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, just as we would treat a close friend who is struggling. Finally, we need to be willing to take risks. If we are afraid of failure, we will never step outside of our comfort zones, and we will never reach our full potential. Remember, the greatest successes often come after the biggest setbacks. Finally, keep learning, keep growing. Our journey of growth is a lifelong process, and mistakes are an inevitable part of that journey. Embrace them, learn from them, use them to propel yourself forward. Remember, you are not defined by your stumbles, but by how you choose to rise above them. If you're interested in continuing this journey of learning and growth with me, please subscribe to my channel. Let's learn together, stumble together, and grow together.